Welcome to the Youth Forum Switzerland. Today we have the privilege of speaking with Ghada Oueiss, an award-winning journalist, human rights advocate and mentor to aspiring journalists, renowned for her fearless commitment to ethical journalism and gender equality. Ghada, your career has driven you to cover conflict zones, advocate for human rights, gender equality and mentor aspiring journalists. Could you share what drives your passion and how you've managed to stay committed across such diverse and challenging areas?
Thank you, first of all, for inviting me and giving me this opportunity and the chance to share with you different experiences. I also learned from you, and I am honored to share with you my own experience. To answer your question about what drove me and what drove this passion in me, I was your age actually when I started to think about what's happening around me, and I was really amazed by how young people can do to change the world around them. I come from the Middle East, and you know it's not a quiet region, and I wanted actually to make a change. I wanted to make a difference, and it was the only choice in front of me to speak out, to talk to authorities, and to address the problems that are affecting our lives, our daily lives. And I realized that actually each decision and each action that politicians make and take, it affects our own lives, my own life, my personal life. And journalism was the only way to speak loud and to interrogate and to watch these people and to tell them, hello, we're here and we are watching you, and you should behave, and you should stop corruption, and you should stop bad decisions that affect our own lives. So I wanted to live a better life and to work for this better life, not only for me, but also for the community and the society where I was living. So journalism was like a way or a bridge to reach these people who are in charge, and also to tell the people what's happening, and they might, you know, like react or not. So my job was to tell people, look, those people, what they are doing, you voted for them or you didn't, but you are paying taxes for those people to work better. That's the first thing. And the second thing, I was also the bridge between those people and those politicians, the responsibles. And I was, you know, like transferring the questions people were asking to those people in power. So it was like a connection that is a very honest one, and that should be a very honest one. And I worked hard to be very honest and to be to check every fact. I show to people, from the politicians to the people, and I also was very honest to show the politicians and the people in power what people really think. So that was my passion.
Risking your life to bring the truth to your people, reporting on critical issues such as women's rights, political conflicts and human rights abuses, often in dangerous conflict zones. What has been one of your most rewarding aspects of this job?
Well, one of the rewarding is meeting you here in your school, beautiful school, and meeting the next generation who can really make a difference. One of them might be the leader of the change, like take the power, protect democracy, protect human rights, protect women's rights, children's rights, and not only in Europe, but around the globe. Like it's like a domino effect. And you know very well that when you do something here, people on the other way of the globe, they will know what you are doing, and vice versa. Like if there is something going on the other side of the world, you will know about it. So now we are a small village. We're no more a world disconnected. We are very connected. So whenever you improve here or they improve there, we improve together and we have a better life together. And whenever there is injustice in another country, there will be forcibly some kind of effect on you here. So this is rewarding to know that I'm invited to such a place and to share with you my experience and to listen to your to listen to the young generation and how you think now, and to have hope actually. And also one of the rewarding things is that you risk your life, you live the stress, and you go to very toxic places, but by the end of the day, what remains is your legacy. Did you do something? Yes, I did. Did it change anything? Just by having people like you listening to me and asking me questions, maybe some change or some impact did actually occur. So it's rewarding somehow, and the sacrifices I did were like huge, but it's the price to pay if we are really passionate and we want to make a real change or start that long journey.
As you mentioned, media plays a crucial role in shaping public perception. So how can journalists balance the need to inform with the responsibility to foster understanding and empathy in a divided world?
Okay, the only thing that can serve people and societies and communities and states and countries, name it, whatever you want, is the truth. So a journalist should tell the truth. It's not his job to be Mother Teresa or to teach people to have empathy. His job is to report the truth. And that's how when you check your facts and tell people the truth, everything then is done as a journalist. He's done his job. So tell the truth. That is your job, full point.
Having witnessed firsthand the power of youth to create change, what advice would you give to young people here at YFS that are eager to make a difference, but may not know how to start or take the first step?
Start by searching for the truth. Check the facts. Don't let media or social media manipulate you. Just, social media, AI, etc., all this new media, because you have the traditional media and the new media. Traditional media is totally controlled by businessmen, which is very dangerous, and journalists cannot be very independent if they work for a businessman. So it's your job now as youth to search for the truth and to check the facts every time. And when you read news, just make sure it's anchored with the truth. It's anchored by facts. So that is the main advice I give you as young generation. Please try to know the truth, not misinformation, not disinformation. So once you are uninformed or misled or manipulated, it's not going to be a good word. It's going to be a bad one. So check the facts and beware of when you have someone who pretends to be a journalist but actually he's a propagandist, or he works for someone who has business interests or political interests. That's the main problem in the world now. If you cannot make good decisions, it's because you are uninformed or misled or manipulated. So please check the facts, go to many sources, and study the context of each case you have in front of you, and don't believe everything you hear or even you see.
Thank you, Ghada, for sharing your insights and inspiring journey that has brought you here. On behalf of YFS, we wish you the best in advocating for human rights and gender equality. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and good luck.